Church.
Well, Khamzat, you know, they've been trying to keep you guys away from each other. You have security everywhere you go. Have you seen Sean Strickland at all this week?
No, no. Some boys said they see him like running away from hotel fast after the media. The guy who said like he gonna shoot me, he gonna do this, that, and I don't know why he's still at the other hotels. And he was thinking like, no one gonna control me, and the guy is not here. We control this guy.
You know, do you feel, what made you post the sparring footage yesterday, by the way? Why did you post that?
No, just I find old videos, some stuff, just post that. Because he's saying like, I spar only weak people, you know. And on the video, we spar easy, you know, like just touch sparring. It's not like 100% like usually I do, I like, because he said he doesn't want to spar hard. And when I started his hard, he was coaching like, Coach Eric, this guy is starting to punch hard. You know, like he had some problems with his coach Eric too, because I punched him hard. And he was always calling him like, yeah, can you stop this guy? Yeah, but this guy lies so much, brother. It's crazy.
You say he's lying?
Ask the people who's been in the gym. Ask his friends, is there, if the case is real, they're gonna answer for that.
What is more important to you right now, right? Because you represent Chechnya and you want to take your belt back to your country for the people there. But also, Sean's not being very nice about your country and some of the people there. Which is more important to you, to take the belt home or to silence Sean?
What did you say?
Is it more important to you to win this title and defend the belt, or is it more important to you to beat Sean Strickland?
Doesn't matter for me. I just came here to work, but just make money, you know, beat somebody. And if it's Sean, it's Sean. If it's not Sean, we're gonna beat somebody else. So I don't care about that shit, you know. He's doing his clown shit, so why should I care about that? And if it's gonna come the belt, if God wills, we're gonna have this Saturday the belt and go back home. Just be happy.
To let everyone know, if tomorrow at the press conference they say let's do a face-off, are you happy to do a face-off, or do you think maybe it's better to just wait until fight night?
Oh, I'm happy to die, but why should I not face off that guy, man? So I'm happy to fight. I'm happy to face off. Why should not?
Khamzat, right over here. On the Jackson podcast, you said you don't care if you leave the UFC undefeated and that you just want to go and do big things. Do you think there's any big things left for you at middleweight after this fight, or are the big things only at light heavyweight?
I don't think so, but still Sean, not big thing for me, because the guy I beat before, I did all 5 rounds. I took from guy like, you know, I win all 5 rounds and with Duplessis, and he beats him twice, bro. If I stay there, if I beat Sean, then Imamo getting beat on Sean. So what's the point? Like we just going like Russian roulette, just roll? No, you just want to go big fights. Alex Pereira, if you're gonna lose, he's gonna come down. He's big fight too, big name. If he not, I go to heavyweight, but maybe there as well. I need big names, big money. So I came here to do some big things, you know, and just not stay here like take the easy fights.
So you're saying you're willing to even go up to heavyweight for a big fight if the opportunity is there?
Of course, for sure.
So you have a group of young guys that have been with you, Baisengor, Yusuf, Ansar. What is it like being the leader of these guys, and what is it like training and bringing up these young guys from Chechnya?
I don't try to be a leader of anyone, just all of us has some instincts like alpha wolf, you know, so yeah, just good to be with them, good energy. The guy is crazy, talented, hard workers, you know, like me. So that's why I'm happy to work with them and be with them, help them. They help me. Yeah.
You've had Khalil Roundtree with you for this entire camp. He said that if you moved up to light heavyweight, it'd be an issue. What is it like to kind of have been training with him and get that praise from him that if you were to move up to light heavyweight, he thinks you'd kind of just beat everyone up?
No, I'm never gonna fight Khalil, but I can fight. If I'm brother with you, I'm real brother. I don't don't do that bullshit things like Sean does. You call your brother one day and second day he fights you, and this is kind of I can't do that shit. I want to be real.
Khamzat over here. There's obviously this added security that we talked about. We've seen there's uniformed police officers following you around. Is it amusing at all that this is kind of happening? Do you think it's necessary?
No, for me, it's just no problem. Probably I'm from Chechnya, and in Chechnya, in every 100 meters, you see military with the Kalashnikov. So I don't care about how much security, how much these people around here. So it's for Sean's safety.
No, I mean, obviously, yes, this is not to the high degree of that, but is it just kind of funny that they're doing something a little different this week than normal? Or, I mean, do you get why the UFC is doing it?
Ask Dana. I'm not UFC. I'm just UFC fighter, man.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Khamzat, I was wondering, you mentioned there about potentially going to heavyweight. Do you watch like those guys in the heavyweight division and sort of see because a lot of people say that's maybe one of the weaker divisions at the moment. Do you watch those bigger guys and go like, yeah, I would fancy it against them?
Of course, I've always been trained with heavy guys, so I train most of my time with Alexander Gustafsson, Jimmy Manuwa, Gökhan Saki from the beginning of my career. And I was fighting 170. I trained with them, I spar with them, so for me never been problem with weights, So I like to eat and have a fun in the cage.
Did you see Conor McGregor's message about how you and Sean are fighting for? He said it was his belt. Did you see that? And what's your response?
His belt, bro. He lost his belt 10 years ago. So I don't know. This guy should come off a little bit drugs and he's, what is this, purple something, he drinking all the time. To come back to normal work and let's fight. And I don't care boxing. I told the Zufi boxing, people think I'm just a wrestler. I don't need to use my just boxing. I'm MMA fighter. If I go to the boxing, I'm gonna show my boxing too.
So you're talking about boxing, you're talking about moving to heavyweight. You also are going to be wrestling later this year. Will you wrestle Carl Snyder?
If the good pays good, for sure. But no easy money. I don't go to that kind of match. So if I want to wrestle like Olympic champs, I'm gonna go Olympic Games for UE. So it's one of the opportunity too.
Going off of that, we spoke with one of your coaches, Alan, and he said after signing with RAF, maybe you could represent the UAE in the Olympic Games. Is that something you would be interested in?
Yeah, of course. We gotta see. For right now, and just focus on this fight, and hopefully get back to Abu Dhabi, fight there. Then after that, we will think about it.
How would an Olympic gold medal compare to winning a UFC championship?
I don't know. Just I'm trying to get the fun. Have a fun with my life. Just compete with someone. It will be hard to get the gold. You gotta work for that, and a lot of good guys over there, in my way too.
Khamzat, привет. Ты очень уверен в себе, понятно, ты идешь большим фаворитом в этом бою, но есть в техническом арсенале Шона хоть что-то, хоть один какой-то момент, в чем он сильнее тебя, по твоему мнению?
You're very confident in yourself. You're obviously a favorite in this fight, but is there anything in Sean's arsenal that for you potentially could present danger?
Я не знаю вообще, посмотрим в бою, если есть, посмотрим. Буду рад, если он может что-то показать. Чем тяжелый бой, тем лучше для меня, тем лучше я остановлюсь.
I'm not sure. I guess the fight will have to show. We'll see in the fight. I'll be very happy if he shows me something that I'm surprised by, but the harder the fight, the better for me because I can show myself and my best skills.
По поводу охраны в отеле, в лобби дежурит полиция. Байсангур сказал, что на ваших с ним этажах тоже дежурят охранники. Как это влияет на твою подготовку каким-либо образом? В плане того, что, может, вы должны подстраиваться и сообщать охране заранее, или наоборот, охрана подстраивается под вас? Как это вообще технически происходит, или вы просто их не замечаете?
regarding the heightened security, I was talking to Baisangur earlier. He said that not only around the hotel, but also on your floors, there's security. Does that affect your preparation this week in any way? Do you have to, for instance, let them know your movements and stuff like that? Does it affect you in any way at all?
No, the guys, security guys, been always in other fights. I know some of them, I see many times, but why should they control us? Why should we control them? We just doing our thing, they doing their thing.
Нет, ничего особого, ребята, я уже их знаю, мы на других боях, они тоже присутствовали, то есть они нас не контролируют, мы их не контролируем, они занимаются своей работой, мы занимаемся своей работой.
Хамзат, попрошу тебя на русском ответить. Болельщики сейчас очень спорят, каким образом завершится этот бой, учитывая весь трэш-ток Шона, или ты попробуешь его за это все очень быстро финишировать, или наоборот, как в случае с Дюплесси, будешь мучить все 25 минут. Если не секрет, какой из этих вариантов тебе ближе, или у тебя, возможно, есть какой-то третий?
The fans are wondering what kind of approach you're going to take to this fight. With all the trash talk that's been said between the two of you, specifically from Sean's side, are you looking to punish him and really just maul him for 25 minutes, just like you did with the former champ, or are you looking to finish this quick? What's the approach to the fight?
Я ничего не планирую особо. Сейчас планирую просто подраться, и что там получится, то и получится. Буду идти в бой, как всегда я иду. И если Аллах даст, будет победа.
I'm not planning anything specifically. It's going to happen the way it's going to happen. I'm going to approach the fight the way I always approach the fight. I'm going to come out ready, and with God's help, with Allah's help, we'll see what happens.
И последний вопрос от меня. На прошлой неделе я разговаривал с Шоном и задал ему вопрос. Понятно, что между вами вражда, но вне зависимости от результата, готов ли он пожать тебе руку после боя? Он сказал, что нет, и, скорее всего, вы умрете врагами. Такой же вопрос тебе. Вне зависимости от результата, готов ли ты после боя протянуть руку Шону?
Final question. I spoke to Sean last week after his open workout. I asked him at the end of the fight, without looking at the result, whatever happens, will you shake Khamzat's hand? And he told me that no, there's going to be no handshake, and most likely you will die enemies. Same question to you. At the end of the fight, win or lose, are you willing to shake his hand?
Я не думаю об этом. Зачем мне думать об этом? Пожать руку или не пожать руку. После боя, наверное, больше его жизни не увидел. Поэтому мне без разницы. Пожать ему руку, быть с ним другом, быть с ним не другом. Быть с нами, дружить — это хорошо. Если врагом быть, это не так уж хорошо для него.
This is not something that I think about. It's not something that I pause to actually contemplate. It doesn't matter to me, shake his hand, not shake his hand, if I'm going to be his friend or I'm not going to be his friend, if I'm ever going to see him again in my life at all. It's good to be friends with us. It's not good to not be friends with us.
Удачи в субботу.
Хамзат, привет здесь. Скажи, пожалуйста, в бою с Дюплесси рефери дважды поднимал тебя из партера, что давало шанс сопернику. Стрикленд местный боец, очень важный для UFC. Сейчас эра Paramount, да, когда нужны зрелищные бои. И есть ли у тебя опасения, что будут часто поднимать, да, в стойку возвращать вас? И, соответственно, прорабатывали такие варианты в лагере, может быть, что придется часто рубиться именно?
Question about the last fight when you were fighting Duplessis. There was two instances when you were actually stood up by the referee in order to continue the action, to kind of it was given the opponent a chance to restart the fight, so to speak, start on the feet. Right now, there's a whole different era. It's a Paramount era. People are looking for exciting fights. Sean is the kind of fighter that usually keeps the fight standing. Have you thought about this scenario where, because of excessive wrestling, you would be stood up and the fight would have to be restarted on his feet? Is it something that you worked specifically on what to do during camp if such an instance happens?
Gotta take him down again. What should I do? Пойду еще раз повалю его. Не знаю. Это рефери, это его работа, не моя работа. Ему виднее. Если он скажет вставать, нам надо вставать. Если говорит бить, нам надо бить. Без разницы, что они там будут придумывать и вставать, или партию продолжим, или в стойке вообще бой будет. Кто его знает.
It doesn't matter. I'll just keep moving forward and I'll take him down again. I mean, a referee does his job. That's his job. If he's going to tell us to stand up and fight, we'll stand up and fight. If he'll tell us to take him down, we'll take him down. This is what we can do. We're going to approach the fight, or we're going to do whatever strategies. We'll see what happens. The fight will show, but the idea is to come out there and dominate.
Еще вопрос, если Арман отъестся до 84 килограмм, сможет Шона побить?
Что?
Окей, Сереж, перейдем.
If Arman goes up to middleweight, do you think he'll be able to beat Sean Strickland in the fight?
Да, конечно, он сейчас может его побить.
Yeah, of course, he can beat him now.
Hi, Jump. Were you happy to not have to fight against Nassourdine Imavov as a Caucasian brother? And do you think he will be the next champion after you in the middleweight division?
Opportunity to fight him. If you see offer that, but what should we do? He's a worker in the office. I am in the office. So if UFC wanted, we gotta do that. But of course, we both don't want to fight each other because the same religion, same country almost. Like we know each other. He's a good guy. I believe he's the next champ too.
Thank you. Good luck.
Khamzat, to your left. Here. A lot of the rumors about you and Sean sparring is that you were able to submit him in the gym. No one has ever attempted a submission on Sean Strickland in a UFC fight. How do you think he's going to react when you try to submit him in the cage?
Who he fought kind of me? I don't know. I never seen some good wrestlers. Think about it. Imagine DDP takes him down like 10 times. And if I try to take somebody down, there is salam alaikum.